my dear wife was looking at homes. I was perfectly satisfied where I was, and she found this place, and she came a couple of years ago and said, "You ought to really go look at these things." Well, I really wasn't interested in looking anywhere, but finally we were out shopping and was in the neighborhood, and she says, and I said, I guess it was me that said it, wasn't it? Anyway, let's go.
I said it.
Okay, so anyway, we came down and looked at it, and wow, I was impressed with the construction. That's what hit me to start with. One of them was under construction. Oh my, that insulated concrete form, I fell in love with it. I've been in energy conservation professionally for some time, so it just hit me right between the eyes.
When I went through the model home several years ago, I was really excited about the energy saving. I didn't really understand the construction of it, but the fact that it was energy saving, I was really thrilled.
Okay, first of all, I'm a scientist, okay, working out at Hanford, and energy conservation the first part of my career. And to realize that not only do we have concrete in the middle, the original trombe wall, you know, that it can store energy, but we also have on the outside of it the foam, which will either restrict the entry of heat or loss of heat from the home from the other side. Absolutely phenomenal the way it works. And then to see our energy bills, wow. Carol takes care of the bills. Tell them about the bills, Carol.
We lived in a home that was essentially the same size as the home that we're in now. And our electric bills were well, the lowest one we ever had was $100. And that would go up to about $170 in the wintertime. Our highest bill this winter was $66. And I was thrilled, absolutely thrilled. And one of the other benefits that I see with the
I.C.F.
Yeah, that one. Is the quietness. It is so quiet. We don't hear outside. Outside doesn't hear us. It's great.
Oh, the process of building our home. It was remarkable.
We were really part of it from the beginning. We had plans. We arranged what we wanted different to start with. And then as the process went on, we were able to walk through and pick out where we wanted extra lights or whatever we wanted to change.
Absolutely. That right on the money. Not only did we get to be a part of it, we got to meet the subcontractors.
Oh, yes.
We met, I think,
Absolutely.
80% of the people who actually did work on our home, and got to interact with them, with Justin, with Devoted Builders. He was there and interpreting what we wanted for them. I mean, it was wonderful. Even down to we had extra outlets put in the floor because we have a concrete floor. So it was a matter of being there with the electrician and the concrete guys, deciding where on the floor and Justin obviously was there. We needed to have these outlets placed so that it would meet what we wanted it to be, and so they were measured off and they put the X's on the dirt, and away we went. It was phenomenal. Oh, the personality of and interpersonal relationships of working on this home were phenomenal. And in fact, I think of Justin more as a friend now than as a construction manager, builder. It's, you know, he cares what we're doing. We say hi to him on the street as he goes past doing his thing. He stops in. The personal care and attention to detail was absolutely remarkable, I think.
It was. Okay, the care to details was absolutely amazing. Every 2x4 that had a wire that went through it, that was sealed, caulked. There was no air that was going to move. Every place there was an outlet and wires went into the outlet, it was sealed with foam, so that there's no air moving where it's not supposed to move.
Clean air in the home. What I have noticed is in our old home, maybe normal isn't anymore what it used to be, but in our old home, I could look with the lights and I would see little dust particles reflecting. I do not see any dust particles in new home. We have construction going on right next door to us. We've had it on both sides of us. We don't see any dust in our home. It's the filtration system on the heat recovery mechanism is phenomenal. The heating cooling system is phenomenal. Of course, this is the Tri-Cities, dust accumulates, but you
Dust
don't
is there.
see it that much. It's, an occasional dusting is better than daily, for sure.
I think one of my little frilly favorite features is the trade ceiling in the bedroom with the little light, rope lights around it that just gives this extra little fun glow in the bedroom. It's fun. You come up with one and I'll think of
I may
another
come up
one.
with. Well, I think honestly it's the quiet, and it's just pervasive throughout the house. We were warned by some of our neighbors before we moved in here that all of the bathroom fans are on a timer because you won't hear them, because it all goes through the main heat recovery system in the house. And sure enough, you better turn the little dial because you aren't going to hear anything. It's got to turn off automatically or it won't.
We've actually had our daughter and son-in-law came, and the son-in-law went in to take a shower and came out and said, "I think your fan is broken." We assured him that it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. I love the quiet. I love the quiet.
And I hate to come back to this, but I do love the energy efficiency. Like Dave said, I do pay the bills, and I really love it.
To finance our new home was a surprising pleasure for me. We went to our lender, who happens to know Devoted and knows the quality of the home that they put together. He had no compunctions at all about moving forward with the loan process for this significant investment on both our parts. And honestly, we were there for maybe a half hour filling in the blanks on the form, ranging, what we were going to have down and what they were going to cover. And we name on the dotted line, and we were done. They knew what they were getting into.
It was very easy.
Dealing with our lender during the construction period was almost so easy that it is difficult to remember what we went through, but because we didn't go through anything, as we had the construction loan all developed with our lender, and then he took care of everything as far as coming out and inspecting. On a monthly basis, he came out and inspected and did an approximation of what percentage complete the process was.
Yeah.
And then had a form that he was filling out, and what percentage of the monies that needed to be transferred were complete. And then he would email that to us, and we would print it off, sign the thing,
fax it
back to him, and that was what we did as far as the finances of the whole operation were. We didn't have to do a great deal. We'd had accounts with our lender before. We trusted the organization, and that's the way it went. It was a good thing.
It was easy.
Honestly, dealing with Devoted, I personally, if I decided to move from my present location and wanted to build another home, I would go to Devoted.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt. I love the quality of the construction. I love the ease of dealing with every member of the organization. I don't think there's a better company around that anybody could ask to deal with.
I agree.